Grand Theft Auto 4 without a doubt has the best combat in the whole franchise, but there are mods that can take it to a whole new level. So that's exactly what I'll be doing in this video. Just as a heads up though, all the mods in this video are for the PC version only, and some are designed for specific game versions. You can check the description below for more details on each mod. But if you're wanting to use all of these mods together, then I would recommend using version 1080. So with that being said, let's kick this video off with Livid Killer 66's weapon mod pack, which is an insanely massive collection of weapons to choose from. The mod pack currently comes with 54 different weapons, some of which offer multiple variations. Like for example, there are tons of options for an AK, but here's the AKS-74U, which is easily my favorite in this mod pack because of the way it looks and how it suits Nico very well. Speaking of assault rifles, here's a custom M16 that comes with both 15 and 30 round magazine options. There are also other custom M4 and assault rifle variants included, but I chose to go with the M16. Livid also included a few weapons that would further improve and overhaul the looks of the vanilla in-game weapons, such as the Mini Uzi and the MP5, both of which offer the option to include a stock if you so prefer. And if you're like me and don't particularly like the look of the vanilla style pump shotgun, you can swap it out for something more refined and much better looking. Or if you're also like me and feel like the in-game knife is too intense for the streets, you can opt for this box cutter knife, which actually fits the street criminal vibe much better. As you might recall, GTA 4 struggles with HD textures or high-resolution mods due to its 32-bit limitations. That's why this mod pack is one of my favorites, since it minimizes the risk of texture loss and runs smoothly on low to mid-end systems. Especially if you're going to play on a handheld like the Steam Deck, it's much better that way. At the time of this video's release, you can only download this mod pack from Livid's workshop in the GTA 4 modding community Discord, which I have linked down below in the description. Livid has told me that he will eventually upload this weapon pack to his GTA forums page at some point, so be on the lookout for that. About a year ago, I made a video titled Improving GTA 4's Gameplay with Mods. In that video, I showcased 4 highly recommended mods that improves the elements of GTA 4's combat. That being the Improved Animations pack by Dawg, Liberty Tweaks by catsmackaroo, and Internet Rob's Beaten and Bruised and Bullet Penetration. The Improved Animations pack fixes a firing delay that's present in GTA 4's assault rifles, which is actually troublesome for a lot of people who are playing on PC. The mod also adjusts the fire rate for both drive-bys and NPCs, making them match the player's shooting speed when on foot. It also restores proper reloading animations for assault rifles, where it shows the player removing the magazine, inserting in a new one, and cocking back the gun. Without the mod, the default reload animation simply just cocks the gun, which is unrealistic. Now on to Liberty Tweaks, a mod that enhances GTA 4's overall quality of life far beyond than just improving its combat. But for the intent of this video, I'm strictly focusing on the aspects of combat. Recall that the Improved Animations pack restores proper reload animations for assault rifles, but when combined with Liberty Tweaks, the effect is even better. Magazines, shotgun shells, and rockets become visible during reloads, which completely adds to the realism. It also includes other great features such as health regeneration and losing your weapons after death, to which you can pay a bribe to get your weapons back. In addition to that, a skill-based weapon progression system was recently incorporated into Liberty Tweaks, so it increases the challenge quite a bit. Players must now rack up kills with the different weapon types to boost ammo capacity, accuracy, damage, and range. When a player earns those buffs, NPCs receive the same buffs, therefore keeping the combat balanced for both sides. You'll also want to get Bullet Penetration, a mod that allows you to shoot through materials that are typically impenetrable by default, such as cardboard, thin wood panels, and even couch fabric. It also prevents the glass on windows and doors from being bulletproof. Then you have Beaten and Bruised, which refines the animations for injured NPCs. It includes animations for a variety of injury levels, from minor wounds to severe bodily harm. I'd like to think that it adds a layer of immersion to the experience. Now I talked a bit about being able to improve GTA 4's reload animations with mods, but I forgot to mention one more, that being Weapon Functions 4 by ServalEd. If you've spent enough time in GTA 4, you'll remember how shotguns are reloaded. The player simply inserts 2 shells, and just like that, the gun is fully reloaded, no matter how many shots you fired. This is clearly a gap in GTA 4's realism, which can be improved with Weapon Functions 4. So now, each time when the shotgun is reloaded, the correct number of rounds is added to the shotgun to fully load it. One of my other favorite features of the mod is its ability to make each weapon's blind firing rate consistent with its normal firing rate. This is actually, once again, most evident with the shotguns in the game. You might recall that when blind firing with a semi-auto shotgun, the player keeps cocking it after each shot, while normal firing doesn't require it. With Weapon Functions 4, blind firing no longer forces the player to cock the shotgun, therefore matching the regular firing behavior. Speaking of changing the rate of fire, the mod includes a select fire mechanism for assault rifles. You can press the E key to switch between semi-auto, 3-round burst, and full auto. Here's a demo of each mode in action. Now, if we're going to improve GTA 4's combat, then adding realistic gun sounds is a must, and that's where Pineapple's realistic gun sounds come into play. It comes with a ton of different sounds for reloading, explosions, the subtle clinking of shell casings hitting the ground, and just much more. So what I'll be doing now is showcasing the sound of each weapon from this mod, starting with the pistol and gradually working our way up through each class. If you want to skip this demo, then you can go ahead and fast forward to the timestamp noted on the display. With that being said, let's do it.
Come on! Party, my friend?
And the last mod to improve GTA 4's combat is MoveImprove by ServalEd, which also introduces some game-changing features to the fistfighting system. If you've spent enough time in the game fistfighting, then you might remember that you can actually dodge and counter the attacks delivered by NPCs, even to the point of having the chance to disarm them if they're fighting you with a weapon. The mod actually adds the option to disarm them with a different keybind Q if you wish to fight them without having to disarm them, which is a subtle feature but it's pretty neat. In addition to that, each counterattack that hits an NPC will also deal damage to them, and NPCs will no longer lose all their health when they're countered, they'll instead just be knocked out unconscious. MoveImprove also speeds up a few animations in the game, such as combat rolling when aiming down the sights of a weapon, crouching and uncrouching, movement while in cover, and even for getting in and out of vehicles. Overall, all these mods bring a massive overhaul to GTA 4's combat, which was the goal of this video. These mods are continually receiving massive updates in 2025, which should give enough reason to use them as well. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, then please show your support by hitting the like button on this video and subscribing to my channel. And if it's not clear to you already, I do a ton of videos on GTA 4 and modding itself, so it's worth staying tuned for future releases by subscribing. To see some other modding videos on GTA 4, then check out the playlist on the bottom right. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.